Hello, my friends. My friends. Hey, I decided to come here to the YouTubes. And I hope that you're being notified when we going in. Hey, look. Somebody said to me, well, we were talking about media. And I said, well, media, the majority of media here in the United States, as far as my experience, when it comes to mainstream media, now let me stop right there. Mainstream, I mean the cable network news. I think we have like 3 or 4 channels. And you even see it sometimes in the local news, the bias and the slant. So she said, well, it was 2 people. She said, well, MSNBC, they're the most fair. They're the most honest. Then I had another guy tell me, no. CNN is definitely straight down the line. Somebody else says, I agree, CNN. And then I said, well, to me, none of them are straight down the line. And if we're talking about who's the most straight down the line, there again, we're trying to pick the lesser of the evils. And so I believe evil is evil. So I threw in, I said, well, I don't think that MSNBC or CNN is any different than Fox News. Oh, Lord Jesus. Jesus. I needed some oil. They wanted to put some oil and anoint my head. Pray for me. And that's just how I view it. I see CNN and I see MSNBC. They use fear politics as well. They use fear to goad you into feeling a certain way so you continue to tune in. That's the thing. Tap into your deep emotional core. Do something that rubs your skin in the wrong way and make you tune in. It keeps you engaged. Look, CNN and MSNBC are extremely happy Donald Trump is the president. Don't let the serious face fool you. Because they say breaking news. Don't let the fact that they talk about, somebody want to call me now. Now they talk about things that Trump does as the first 20 stories of their show. You know what I'm saying? The first 20 stories is Trump this, Trump this, Trump that. On the Chiron down low, it's Trump this, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this. But they weren't asking those questions. They weren't saying this. They didn't have this vigor when he was running for president. Even when it looked like he had a good chance. I mean, when it was down to just him and Hillary, they still were letting him slide on questions. The media, it's called investigative journalism. So I'm sure that they knew how he was a womanizer. They knew about the failed businesses. There were already book after book after book written on him. All these things they knew, and they kept it on the down low. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say nothing because they knew if his guy does get into office, that is 4 years of fodder. Look, media, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox, they are huge. They're content creators. And so anybody that creates content, what do you need to create content? Content. And that's easy content. He gives it to him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's a beautiful relationship. It's a match made in heaven. He gets all the media he wants. The media gives him all the media he wants. He is benefiting. The CEO, I think he's the CEO. I think his name is Les Moonves of CBS said, when Donald Trump was running for president, he said, Donald Trump is bad for America, but he's good for CBS. So we will continue to show him. Okay? So it's a game. It's a big old game. And so people get all into, well, this news organization is more fair and honest than this one. And they're the same. And let me say this. You can be lied to without being lied to. You could be misguided You could be misdirected. I can show you things that give you a certain perception without lying to you, but giving you a very slanted perception, or not showing you full sound bites, or always sounding really serious like this and putting on this face and moving this hand like this when I want to tell you something that you need to believe. By George, the sky is orange. I am telling you, it is orange. Look, roll down your window, look up, and it is orange. And if you see blue, something's wrong with you. The sky is orange. Breaking news. And then they come back on again the next day. The sky is still orange. Breaking news. You can tell somebody, if you say something over and over, you say it in a certain tone, it's the inflection in your voice, it's the severity you're putting on what people think is the situation. It's a lot you could do. You can mislead people again. Like I said, just show a soundbite without showing it all, or purposely showing it one time, then you break it down out of context. And certain people, their voice is so loud that the notion of giving an honest context is no longer in play anymore, because what they said people believe. And they say something that's completely out of context, knowing it's out of context, knowing that what they're saying contextually will take over the actual meaning or the truth of what they said. You see what I mean? So like, if I said bubble yum blows really, really big bubbles, you know what I'm saying? And somebody come on and say, hey, Tyrone's talking about blowing. You know what I mean? He is talking about blowing. The Chiba. Now, even though I'm talking about something totally different, they could take the word blowing and put their connotation on it. And a popular enough person, what they said becomes more important than the truth, to where people don't even pay attention to the original clip, the original sound, right? They go off these bites of what somebody else says about it, and that becomes the narrative. And so there's a lot of different ways, and like I said, they all do it. And I'm not saying this to say Fox News is good, because when I say all of them do it, all of them do it. Fox News is playing on the fears and their viewers being gullible. CNN is playing on fear and their viewers being gullible. MSNBC is doing the same thing. See, that fear doesn't mean fear of one thing. They just find different things that you are scared of. So now when it comes to CNN and MSNBC, now we have a healthy fear of Donald Trump. And so the fear of Donald Trump pushes them to keep perpetuating the fear. They're perpetuating the fear because you pay attention to it. Every time they say his name, every story about him, it's great because you tune right in. Fox, they tune in, and what they do is perpetuate people's fear, their viewers' fear and their gullibility. And again, they all do these things knowing that people aren't going to look at the whole story. We're going to watch these networks and say, oh, it's true. He said it like this, so it's true. They have, they look so professional. They got CNN on the Chiron. They have Fox on the Chiron. Everybody standing there in a nice presidential-like suit, shoulders in the air, diction proper, and emotion right on spot. So they must be telling the truth. No, man. It's entertainment. It's all entertainment. If they're on cable, they got to get paid, baby. Trust me, they got to get their money. So they got to appeal to certain bases so their advertisers can advertise to it. Strategic marketing and proper placement. That's it. They sprinkle some truth in there. All of them sprinkle some truth in there. And all of them sprinkle some misdirection in there. All of them sprinkle some opinion in there. And true journalism anyway doesn't have opinion. You know, journalism is the facts about whatever it is that you're writing about, and you let the people take it from there. That's true journalism. So, Soapbox Heroes, hey, you guys, we need some subscribers. It works better when we go live, but I've been trying this whole radio station thing, being on the radio. And it really takes a lot of time. And so we still go live. We just go live earlier in the day. We go at 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Well, to 12 Central. 10 to 12 Central. And we've been having sound issues, just getting used to coming on real quick and, you know, the transition from internet to the radio, the mergence of the two. It's really not hard. It's just something that has to be dialed in. And so a lot of the time before the show, we're prepping for the show, trying to get ready. So we'll think it's dialed in. And now the Mevo is tripping. So, yeah. But hey, you guys, look, that's just what I think. I think that people believe the media too much. People believe things that are comfortable to their bias. Everybody has bias, whatever your personal bias is. I'm just saying, just remember that when you watch the news or when you watch with commentary with the news background, or I don't know, Hypothesis TV with the news foreground. I don't know what you want to call it, but, you know, and then they do know that we're not going to do a whole lot of digging because we move so fast. Everybody has so much to do to where we're actually relying on the journalists to do journalism work, and we want to believe them. And so we do, but they're not, you guys. It's entertainment. It's all about the money. I'm about to go jump on. Got to prep for another radio show. Trying to get it in. But hey, you guys, subscribe. Hit the like button. You did. Check us out.